Hi, Omega Chaos here again with another real-life tech profile, and this time I'm showing my updated Cyberse deck with new support from Cyberse and even from the Soul Burner structure deck. So yeah, I guess let's go this deck. So first I run one Cyberse Magician, of course. I still use the ritual aspect of this deck as well. It still works pretty well, and this card is still really good, I think. Then I run one D-Gate Buster, still a pretty decent monster to use as a single tribute for Cyberse Magician, and also it's now searchable as well with stuff like Format Skipper. Then I run one Cyberse White Hat. Of course, this card has been out for a while, but since Format Skipper came out, I decided to include this card now as well. It's definitely a pretty decent monster for sure. Then I run one Link Slayer, pretty good Cyberse card, again searchable with Format Skipper, and it's just decent, like I guess starter, in some ways to link summon your monsters. Then of course I still run triple Clock Wyvern, of course. One card Link 2, and of course to fusion summon Cyberse Clock Dragon. Then of course I run triple Blanson Lord, still a really good Cyberse card, and now it's very essential for the combo with the Synchro Monster and the new Link 2 Cyberse Wicked, because again, essentially you banish this card with Banish Wicked, search the tuner Cyberse Synchron, and then activate the Blanson Lord's effect, because when it's banished, you can spell summon a level 4 lure from the hand, so summon Cyberse Synchron, and then you have another level 2 or 3 extender, go for the Synchro play. It's definitely very essential for that, because otherwise you probably won't really have a way to summon out the tuner in the same turn. So now, definitely really good. Then of course, triple Lady Debug, of course, very essential, and of course now it's used in the Solomon Great deck as well. Definitely really good in this deck as well, no question about that. Then triple Cyberse Gadget, still really good, like a Debris Dragon for the Cyberse archetype, or type, I mean, not treated. It really isn't the archetype like Solomon Great is. So again, pretty much one card, Link 2 or Link 3, so definitely really good. Then one Sea Archiver, a decent extender from the graveyard or the hand, a level 3 as well, to summon out the Synchro. Definitely still pretty decent, I would say. Then two Widget Kit, so if you normal summon or special summon it, you can summon a Cyberse monster from the hand in defense position. Definitely pretty decent, I guess, for this deck, but I probably will take this card out once more support gets released from the OCC structure deck that hasn't come out at this point yet. Then triple Backup Secretary, the level 3 extender for this deck, obviously pretty good. Then a new card in the TCG from the Cyberse Strike set, Cyberse Converter. Thanks to this card, I was able to take out the normal aspect out of this deck. Again, just a level 2 extender, so it's also a target for Cyberse Gadget, so that's definitely really good. And also level 2 to be able to use with the tuner to go for the level 3 Synchro and then the level 7 Synchro. Then one Link Infra Flyer, another extra extender, pretty good, nothing else to say. Then one Gatsieve L2, another extra extender. You definitely want as many extenders, many different extenders, because obviously with Cyberse Converter and Cyberse Backup Secretary, you can only summon them once per turn that way, so you need more of those type of cards. Then two Format Skipper, a new card from the Soul Burner structure deck. Obviously in Solomon Great you won't use this card, but in this deck it's really good, because if you link someone with this card, you can search for any level 5 or higher Cyberse monster from the deck. So like D-Gate Buster and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty good for sure. Then one Dot Scaper, still pretty good, that's for sure. And the last most in the main deck is Cyberse Synchro, of course, for the synchro aspect of this deck. Level 1 tuner, pretty good protection aspect as well, and can modify levels that you can, double one of your level 4 or lower monsters, so you can go for the synchro plays. Then I run 1, of course, Silent Ritual for the ritual aspect of this deck. Still, of course, really good. Search out with Cyber Switch and whatnot. Then, of course, Silent Fusion as well, because I still, of course, run the fusion aspect for this deck as well. Then, triple one-time passcode, of course, still run this card as well. Definitely a pretty good extender, that is a spell, so combos with Cyber Switch. Then triple a word, Legacy Succession, still a really good extender, that is a spell card, again, for Cyber Switch and whatnot. And finally, one Monster Reborn, of course. I think I don't need to explain this, that's for sure. Then for the extra deck, I run, of course, one Cyberse Quantum Dragon. Definitely a really good card, of course, like the other cards like Cyberse Clock Dragon and Cyber Magician. If you control a Link monster, your opponent controls cannot target monsters you control for attacks except this one, and also your opponent cannot target monsters you control with card effects except this one as well. And also, if this card attacks opponent's monster, battles, you can return that monster to the hand, and you can attack again. So that's only very powerful for sure. Then I run one Cyberse Integrator that essentially acts as a bridge to Cyberse Quantum Dragon. So for example, use level 2 extender and Cyberse Synchron to summon this card, revive Cyberse Synchron, use Cyberse Synchron's effect, double the level of this card, then you go for Cyberse Quantum Dragon. But also, if this Synchron summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can throw one card, so you can get the extra draw. You can get the extra draw for with this card as well. So that's definitely really good. Then, of course, still Cyberse Clock Dragon, still a very powerful card. Can even auto-KO opponent at times. Then I run one Typlexer Chimera. Pretty good card, still a generic, I guess, fusion. But really works the best still in combination with to summon out your Cyberse Clock Dragon easier. But you still need access to clock violence. That's still kind of an issue. So yeah. Then double Transcode Talker. So definitely still really good as well, obviously. Then one X-Code Talker, obviously pretty good as well. Then one T-Code Talker, the original Code Talker monster. I think it's still pretty good as well, at least to run in the deck. But one Code Talker I took out was Encode Talker, because that card wasn't really useful for me at all anymore. And then one Paracode Talker, because it's still useful in some situations. Then I run one Clock Spire Toy to search out Silent Fusion, and can revive monsters as well, but you can only fusion someone in that turn for the rest of the turn if you use this card's second effect. But still, of course, still very essential for sure. Then one Cyber Switch, still of course very essential for a ritual aspect of this deck, and extra extender as well. If you use this card's effect, you can revive another level 4 level Cyber from the graveyard. Then a new Link monster, Cyberse Wicked, obviously very essential for the synchro aspect of this deck. So essentially, this Link summon card cannot be destroyed by battle card effects, and Cyber monsters this card points to can be destroyed by card effects as well. And if your monster spells one to the zone this card points to, you can banish one Cyberse monster from the graveyard, then search a Cyberse, tune and monster from the deck. So again, like I explained, the combo with the Balancer Lord, it's definitely really good for that. But otherwise, unfortunately, it isn't really a consistent way to summon the Cyberse Synchro from the hand after you use this effect, like set aside from using Self Balancer Lord. So that's kind of still an issue for this deck. Then one Update Jammer, of course, really good Cyberse Link monster to auto-KO opponent and whatnot. Then one Honey mod is still really good Cyberse link monster for the combos and protection and whatnot. And the link one Cyberse monster I use now is Link Disciple. It's pretty good, I would say, but I don't really use it very often, I guess. So this was my real life Cyberse updated deck profile. I still really enjoy playing with this deck. It's definitely one of my favorite decks in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns era, and I do hope that the Cyberse structure deck comes out very soon, the third one of course, but since it was skipped, yeah, I'm probably hoping for summer, probably, but we'll see what happens, because that support is definitely needed, or of course that support won't make this deck very competitive or anything like that, but yeah, hope we get more good support for this deck for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this real life deck profile. For now, goodbye and Omakius out.